So you know it's depression when you get the brand new iPhone in the mail and don't even want to bother to set it up. Seriously a problem. Though today I do feel a little bit better. It's sort of wearing off though, the better feeling. This morning when I woke up around 8 o'clock, I took one of these. I think I took 2 of these. And I took 6 of these. The morning before I took 1 of these. And I did feel some relaxation driving to my class at some point. So 6,000 milligrams of glycine, 250 milligrams of L-theanine, and 600 milligrams times 2, I think, this morning, of N-acetylcysteine. I just got the NAC 2 days ago in the mail. The other ones I already had, and they are part of the navigation of bipolar with amino acids. So I was sort of experimenting with them before getting the dosages from my conversation with Peter Smith. So there are more amino acids to buy to use to navigate. And interestingly enough, I feel a little bit of anxiety right now, which I haven't felt. And last night I took half of a Seroquel instead of a whole one. And now I'm going to take my minerals. Now that it's hours later and I'm having something to eat, I'm going to take 1 zinc glycinate, one P5P, 50 milligrams, a folic acid, oh, with B12, and there's 800 mcgs. Also, niacinamide. These are ones that I already had. That one didn't go down. And I'm going to take a magnesium citrate. I can't remember which pathway for what neurotransmitter. Magnesium and zinc are both a cofactor, as well as other things. All of that information can be found on Peter Smith's website, balancingbrainbiochemistry.co.uk. And I'm also going to take 1 vitamin C right now, 1,000 milligrams, and I'll take up to 4,000. Apparently this helps with the vanadium, or vanadium, I don't know how to say it, toxicity, which I learned about, which apparently it's an agonist of lithium, meaning it competes with lithium, or the higher the vanadium goes, the lower the lithium goes. So keeping the vanadium toxicity under control, which apparently can happen in mania with vitamin C, helps lithium work better. And I'll take a krill oil. Sometimes I take this later. I don't think this really has enough EPA and DHA in, oh, I'm supposed to take 2 soft gels to get that much. 120 milligrams and 70 milligrams. So I'll probably have to get a different fish oil, but again, I'm waiting for instructions from Peter. And I am vegetarian, but I did decide that I will take fish oil when necessary, and it will be part of my instructions for sure. And I'm fine with that, because really you can't get this EPA and DHA stuff from anywhere else, unfortunately. And I'm also going to take some of this, which is something I already had. Astaxanthin Plus. It's an antioxidant of sorts, and this is something I got new before I found out about Peter Smith's website. And he doesn't mention this at all anywhere, but me, for myself, since a lot of what I experience feels like trouble in my heart that feeds up to my brain, I want to take something that helps my heart. So, CoQ10, 100 milligrams. And with that order, I got some bonus D3. So I'm going to take a couple of these. I used to take a lot of D. He doesn't really mention D on his website, but I'll wait to see what he has to say. But since I have it, I may as well take it. And I'll probably take some holy basil later, once some of this stuff goes into my system. He doesn't mention holy basil on his site. He does mention rhodiola, which is something I was looking up, but I decided to go with the holy basil, maybe because it was cheaper. So he talks about rhodiola, I think, as affecting serotonin. So I'll take that later, and more vitamin C later. And I'm going to wash that down with some smoothie. So my little experiments with the amino acids yesterday and today. Yesterday taking the 2 NAC as well as 1 glycine and 1 theanine, and then feeling that relaxation. And then today taking the 6 glycine as well as, I think I took 2 NAC. I might have only taken 1, and 1 theanine, and I felt like I can get more done this morning. I washed my dishes, I've been doing laundry, I had a shower, I tidied my room a bit. I don't know what else I did, but I felt like I could get some stuff done. So this isn't even the full complement of amino acids that he talks about, and I'm already feeling a little bit of result taking ones that I already had. I just didn't know in what way to take it to do what. So yeah, doing that myself has given me some hope, and I'm still waiting to hear what he says to do, even though pretty much all the information is on his website. There's a lot of information. It takes a bit to comb through it, but it's good to hear from him and what he says to do. He did say that he'll give a range. So he says it's good to try the max dosages of each in isolation to see what they do. And that's what I've been doing a little bit with the glycine. He did say the max dose of that is 18 grams, so taking 18 pills. I could try that sometime to see what happens. Taking 6 definitely has an effect. I'm pretty sure glycine increases the neurotransmitter GABA. Last night I tried, since I have this too, if I had all my stuff, I'd probably have a lot of different things to try, because I have a lot of weird stuff that I've collected. And I think it was on Self-Hacked. It said take 20 grams of astragalus powder for PTSD. And I've made this as tea before and then sort of strained out the powder part. Just steep it for 20 minutes and then strain out the powder. But I made it with 2 heaping scoops, teaspoons, which a teaspoon is about 5. So I thought 2 big teaspoons is probably close to 20. I made it as tea and then I drank it with the powder. I kept stirring the powder in and drinking it. That was, I think not last night, but the night before. I can't remember now. I think it was 2 nights ago. I just wanted to see the effect, and it kind of felt like it altered my consciousness a little bit. I felt more floaty and kind of like woo, trippy. So that was interesting. And then last night I tried, since of course I have lecithin granules too, it just sitting around, I tried 4 teaspoons of that, which that is something on Peter's website to try for sleep and calming down. So I tried that. I put a little bit in a smoothie, or 4 spoons, which isn't a little bit. And I don't know really what the effect was. I did sleep, and I did sleep with half a Seroquel as opposed to a whole one. But I need to find a more convenient way to consume that, because making a smoothie every night is not really convenient. So those are some of the things I've tried. And he also sent a relaxation exercise that I'm supposed to do every day for 100 days in a row. That's going to be really challenging. I'm going to try though. I did it last night and it was good. And the point is to program in a really strong relaxation response to counter the really strong stress response that seems to be hyperactive in people like us. What's interesting is, since I took those vitamins, the Schumann sound, the Schumann resonance sound that I often hear got louder. I don't know what that's about.